Hello. How are you guys?
Hi. Good. Nervous?
You got this. We got a lot. So cool. I'll introduce myself again. My name is Corinne. I am the marketing director at Homestead Window Treatments in Huntington Station, and I am one of the group moderators. And here I have the ladies of Rinnovare. Go ahead and introduce yourselves.
Hi, I'm Jen. Hi, Marie. I'm Carrie. Hi, Marie.
So tell us about your business there, how you got started.
All right, well, we both had different backgrounds and we eventually collaborated. I went to the Art Institute of Fort Lauderdale, graphic design, advertising design, and I also attended the finishing school in Floral Park to learn about custom wall finishes and stuff like that. I used to do restaurants, hair salons. I don't know if anybody's familiar with Cafe Testarossa. I did a majority of the custom finishes on their walls, and furniture. So then, so I started doing it on my own, self-taught. My mom actually gave me 2 dressers that were my father's, who passed away, but it was his furniture from his nursery when he was a baby. So I started refinishing furniture and then kind of started posting it on Facebook. And then a friend of mine, Gina, reached out and said, "Do you ever think about selling it?" So I was like, "Not really." So then she was affiliated with a store in Port Jeff, Lavender Fields. So she asked if I wanted to come in with them and be affiliated with them. So I did that, and then we were asked to do a kitchen, and I knew what she did. We knew each other, so we collaborated on a kitchen. And the rest is history.
Business partners and boss babes. So, Rinnovare, your cabinet refinishers, what does it mean to be an expert cabinet refinisher?
Well, we specialize in it. That's what we do. Yes, we've done furniture and other types of projects before, but for the last many years, we just focus on cabinet refinishing. So, through trial and error and the best things to use, we are comfortable to say we know exactly what works best to refinish cabinetry. We'll do furniture here and there, but we just got so busy with cabinets that we're trying to just focus on that. Yeah, we'll do it here and there, and we're hands-on, so
That's awesome. So when you talk about refinishing versus refacing, what's the difference?
Well, refacing is getting brand new doors, whether they're finished but refinishing, you can have, your cabinets can be a wreck and we can still make them look brand new. Yeah, by painting them or staining. Sanding, all the prep.
Speaking of the prep, what are the steps involved in refinishing cabinets?
Each kitchen is different, so it would be unfair of us to tell you exact process, but for the most part, it involves sanding, deglossing, patchwork sometimes. Sometimes there's some scraping involved, depending if, some people like to put tape on their cabinets. Some people ask, how many coats?
Right.
We have no idea until we start. Yeah. Spray, if we're going to do a different technique, we have no idea until we actually start that specific cabinet. Yeah. And it's whatever we do in the home is not messy. The workshop is the messy part. Yeah.
The entire project.
The in-home part isn't.
Gotcha. So when you're painting now, after you've done, all of your prep work, what kind of paints and primers do you use, and are they super durable?
We definitely prefer Benjamin Moore products because, again, through trial and error, trying many different products and actually being approached to use other companies' products, we use a lot of the stuff in our own homes and our immediate family homes to test it out. So to check the durability of something, we beat the crap out of it. Yeah, between the kids, other companies to say use our products and we'll give you this. But if we're not comfortable with it, we're not going to do it.
Yeah. Benjamin Moore really stands by their products, and, you know, they're great. They're very responsive if we have any questions or concerns, you know, as far as, you know, certain things like, you know.
Yeah, priming or, you know, anything. They're great.
I see Mondana's in here. Hi. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Christine. So now that we have a bunch of people in here, I wanted to let y'all know that Jen and Carrie are going to be giving away a special something for one lucky viewer tonight. You want to tell us about that?
That's right, yeah.
Yeah, so we're going to offer a $500 discount to one client that sends in all their information.
At random.
Yeah, at random. So we have, it seems like a lot of information when you request an estimate. We send you over a certain copy and paste. It seems like a lot, but it really goes over our whole process and what we need to get you an accurate estimate.
Yeah, we never had any surprises unless you add like 10 cabinets. You know, we've never had any surprise.
Beautiful.
Like extra cost.
I will announce a little later in the video a special code word that you need to comment in order to enter the giveaway. So if you want to enter for $500 off of your project with Rinnovare, Jen and Carrie, stay tuned and I'll tell you what that secret code word is going to be. So back to business. So we are chatting about finishes now. So what do you specialize in at Rinnovare as far as like finishes go?
Painted finishes, and you know, primarily that's what we do. We do stain as well, but you know, we pick and choose what we're willing to do and what we know, like, you know, again, we're not going to do something unless we know it's going to last, you know, or we're, you know, comfortable.
Yeah, we've turned down jobs that maybe some people will take just to get the job, but we're not going to do that.
Yeah. No, we refresh. Yeah, like a lot of stain cabinetry is mostly refreshing. The stains, something like that. But we do also some stain glazing projects. You know, we kind of incorporate what we've learned from our furniture background and custom wall finishing background, and we'll do it into a project as long as we feel it's something that will last on the cabinets.
Yeah, and match their home. Like we're brutally honest.
So you update cabinetry hardware as well when you're doing projects?
Yep. Well, if they want to change the hardware, like if it's the same hole, or we'll fill and drill to fit their new hardware.
Yeah.
Hinges,
we tell
whatever.
Our clients to look online for inspiration, you know, and see what they like. Because that's important. You know, you may think you like something, but it's better to look online and see either on our page, because we've done so many variations of things, or even go in person and see what you like, and then, you know, go.
And some people think they hate their hardware, and then once their cabinets are painted, they love it.
Yeah.
So we try to save them money.
Yeah, we give helpful
hints. Money any way they can.
We give like helpful hits on how to like clean it up, and just again, if they're not sure, we say don't get anything yet. Why spend the money when you already have it?
Yeah, we get it. Like,
speaking of saving money, let's talk about the benefits of refinishing your cabinets.
Cost.
Money.
Spending 30 grand.
Right, absolutely.
Or a couple
I'd say that that's probably the biggest of refinishing.
Yeah.
So a little more specific questions that we got from the group prior to our event here tonight. Mary McCarthy asked, can you fill in the oak grain so it's not visible when painted?
All right, so there is a product out there called Aqualock you can use, but we're not comfortable using it yet because we don't know the full durability. So we could use it and refinish as normally as we would, but we don't know what like the lasting outcome is going to be. It's too good for us to trust that product. But there's so many like cabinets, old cabinets that we've done that do have the grain that once they're painted, they're still a solid color. People are under the impression that the grain is going to eventually show through. It's really more of a texture than the color coming, the original color coming through.
Yeah, nobody would know unless they rub their hand over it, and then it's still minimal.
Yeah, on our page we have so many cabinets. You can see the before and after that were actually one of the reels we posted today. Those were oak, and I can put it into the chat, and everybody can see what I'm talking about. Once they're painted, you don't. It's not as noticeable.
That's great. That's good to know.
They look like brand new cabinets.
Beautiful. Dina Morse asks, can old laminate cabinets be repainted? And if so, what type of prep might be needed?
It really depends.
Yeah, we've done them, but the prep for every kitchen is different. Amount of coats, the amount of sanding, everything is completely different. We would never come into your house and be like, it's not a cookie cutter process. So anyone that comes into your house and says, this is what we're going to do, before they get, their hands on your doors, I would be a little.
Yeah, like we could start working on a primer and say, you know what, we're going to use, sometimes we'll use 2 to 3 different types of primers. Like if we feel like, oh, you know what, I feel like it needs this or that. And with the laminate, yes, it covers great, but if it's peeling, a lot of it can be repaired and then painted over, but sometimes it just can't. Where we've done projects like that, where we've done the whole kitchen, but maybe 1 or 2 doors needed to be replaced.
Joanne.
Yeah.
Woman just did this week. We told her, you need 3 new doors. Like, we're not gonna lie and paint over it and then have it chip.
Yeah.
Like, our name's on it, so we're gonna be honest and say you have to get 3 new doors to make it.
Yeah.
Work.
And there's a lot of places we recommend that are very reasonable. I know prices went up on a lot of things, and the wait time is a little bit, but it's okay to be patient and wait for it, because then
and that's so rare. Like, most people don't have to get new door. I mean, it's happened like a handful of times. It's very rare.
Even if you have a door that's kind of breaking apart or falling apart, my husband is a contractor, so we work with him a lot, and he does a lot of the repairs for us in the workshop. There are other contractors that are local that we work with as well, that we've collaborated with on certain things like that. If doors are falling apart,
just to make sure it's perfect. We're anal, and I feel like most people appreciate that, but it could take a couple days longer, but we would rather have it perfect than just be like, yeah, sure, we can do that.
Yeah.
Well, that kind of segues into my next question. Can everyone refinish their cabinets? Like, have you ever had to say no to a job?
Yes. Yeah, we did. Yeah. Recently in Fort Salonga.
Yeah.
And it was a big job, a huge job. And we could have, just said, yeah, sure, we'll do it.
Yeah, it could have been a great job for us.
But we have to lay our head on our pillow at night and be able to live with ourselves. So we were like, no, you need to just get new doors. But I'm sure maybe someone else came in and said that they can do it, and but
they were falling apart, essentially.
Yeah, it was just it was like the peeling ones, like but they were
like the MDF,
was just peeling
and chipping and bubbling out. Yeah,
like they would have paid us and then had to pay again
to replace the doors.
Get it replaced. So
that's good on you for telling them the truth. Absolutely.
Yeah. We're honest.
Like, we do it as if it's our own home that we're living in.
I'm sure everybody appreciates that. I see some questions popping in. I just wanted to let y'all know, if you do submit a question, make sure to send me, Corinne Oliveira, your address, because I want to send you one of our group water bottles. It has the words "creativity takes courage" on one side and then the group logo on the other. And we are going to go into our next question. What goes into the cost of refinishing, and is it extra to replace door fronts?
Yes, if you have to replace a door, yes, it is an additional cost, but we give a few options on where you can
Yeah,
look
so
into
I said
that.
Long Island laminates, like we steer you in the right direction.
Yeah, we only recommend places we've personally used. Or sometimes, you know, if there's a client that's used somebody and we've seen their work and it's beautiful, then we may recommend them as well. But for the most part, if somebody came to us and, like we said, with a recent kitchen we did, she needed 3 doors replaced. There was no fixing them.
No.
You know, she went to Long Island Laminates, like we mentioned, Express Kitchens in Amityville. Like I said, we've worked with them directly.
Yeah, they did my whole kitchen because my kitchen was not salvageable.
Yeah.
I tried. I painted them. It did not work. They were just because they were just ridiculously old.
Yeah. But yeah, something like that would be, say we give an estimate and we come in and like I said, we're very upfront and honest. We're like with that one client, we're like, you're going to have to replace these 3 doors.
Yeah.
Like here's your estimate. When we come in and see them again in person, we're really going to just be honest with you. And, you know, they shopped around because again, you know, things are very expensive right now out there. But yeah, they found somebody local that was, hopefully that we can recommend once we see their work.
We're missing actual sections of it, like the kitchen, like there was no fixing it, but majority of I wish we can send that the one.
I know.
We'll send it. We'll post it. They look like they should have been in the garbage, and they look brand new.
Goes into the cost overall when you're pricing out a project.
The biggest thing is, you know, we ask a few questions. We ask how many doors, how many drawers. We ask for pictures of every area of the kitchen so we can double count you.
Video, yeah.
A video. You know, if you have some scrolls or things like that, like an oven hood. We do refinish oven hoods as well. So, we paint backsplashes. There's a few different things like that go into the overall cost.
Every kitchen is different.
Yeah. It's not like we have like a price sheet, you know, where we
That's fair. It's all, I know it's all custom. Susan Ellen is watching. Hi, Christine. Hi, Diane. How's everybody doing?
Hi.
So we have a bunch of people in here to announce again that Jen and Kerry from Rinnovare are giving away $500 off a project if you would like your cabinets refinished. And if you are interested in entering the giveaway, please comment the words Boss Babes. And in the comments right here in the live video, chatting at any time.
My favorite ladies.
Everybody's name into a lottery, and I'm going to pick a random winner tomorrow. It will be announced tomorrow. So just comment Boss Babes. Maybe, Jen, if you could comment that so everybody can see.
I see some of our
we're
clients.
trying to say hi to them.
Some of our clients and
we're trying to say hi.
Lisa's in there.
We make friends with 99% of our clients. Like, it's so sad when we have to leave them because we actually have fun with them. So, like, it's sad when we have to, they're like, all right, bye.
Yeah.
You know, so we try and stay in touch with them.
So we've been talking, guys,
I
let me know that you have some other talents. So tell me a little bit about other services that you offer.
Fireplace refinishing, or like even if stone around a fireplace, brick. We love doing those.
Yeah.
Each like those are custom, like a project. So
yeah.
I might have said it already, but we tell our clients to look online for inspiration. Our page,
We have thousands of pictures that they can look through, and like all the colors are listed. If you click on the picture, the color will come up.
Yeah, so if you have a fireplace and, you know, you want to replace the stone or you hate it, like you should really look into refinishing it, because a project like that, you're there while we're doing. So we start with a base and then we move from there and we add different shades. Like you're involved in that kind of project. And again, we have recommendations for mantles and things like that.
Mantles. We work with a ton of people.
Mm-hmm. We love doing fireplaces.
And the backsplash like everyone thinks that once they do their cabinets, you have to rip out your backsplash if it's the color's off, but you don't. You can get your backsplash painted for a couple $100.
We paint backsplashes and
$1,000.
We have a few posts and videos that show projects that we've done for that. Even if it's a temporary fix and you're like you hate it, but
or you're selling your house.
Yeah, and you just want to like freshen up everything.
That's really nice.
It really makes a difference.
Tell me about some of your favorite projects that you've worked on.
There's so many.
There's a lot.
It's so hard to pick. Like I said, every project we do, like, oh, this is going to be our new cover photo.
Yeah.
Or, we love this one.
Or I'm going home.
Right.
Like we both are obsessed with silver satin. It's just an amazing color from Benjamin Moore right now, and we both are like. She even has brand new cabinets, and I know she's gonna do it. But
our cover photo, like that's one of our favorites. Like,
that kitchen is beautiful.
That kitchen was amazing.
It's just a beautiful kitchen to begin with.
A refresh, and it made such a big difference.
But even that cover photo, that's a beautiful big kitchen, but there's smaller kitchens that we're obsessed with.
So many.
I posted a reel today. It is on the smaller side, but just the hardware they chose and the color they went with was a Benjamin Moore Swiss coffee. The combination is just gorgeous, and it's just
the gold hardware. It's just beautiful.
It's just a beautiful new space.
And
we're so excited for them because it's like our little slogan is why get new when you can redo, because it's true. It makes crazy.
Like my brother has a demolition company, and he's like, it's crazy what people throw out. Like they'll rip out their entire kitchen, and you don't have to. You could just redo it, and you really look like you have a brand new kitchen. Like people walk in your house, they'd be like, "Oh my God, you got your kitchen redone!" Like they would never know that it was just
beautiful,
refinished.
That's so exciting.
Yeah.
Cool. Questions.
It's cool to save people money.
I'm gonna backtrack, and I'm looking through here, and our first question was, what is your page? So Rena asked, it's Rinnovare, RINNOVARE. Okay. Lisa asked, is there a lot of upkeep on painted cabinets?
No, as long as you follow the simple instructions. That's it. We leave you extra touch-up paint just in case you're getting work done, or, regular wear. Like if you're vacuuming and you hit the cabinet.
Yeah, that's where you're going to find a problem.
Yeah, we leave you a brush. We leave you the rags to clean it with. We leave you touch-up paint with instructions. Yeah. Really, if you follow the instructions, you cannot go wrong.
We always say, which is true, like, my parents' cabinets we did years ago, like when we were first like starting out and like really trying out stuff. Between the grandkids and the dogs, they get beat up and they're still like in amazing shape.
Who just texted us and said that they were perfect.
And we always say this story, and we're gonna say it. I don't know if Maura's on here or not.
Yeah, she might be.
Yeah. So one of the first kitchens we did was, they actually have a farm. So
farm.
Yeah. So she was making strawberry jam in the process of everything, and spilt the jam down the front.
Exploded on the stove, right?
And the cabinets were Navajo, like a light cream. And I think we were like, oh my gosh, like what we're gonna, and it cleaned right off.
We just wiped it like with no cleaners, nothing. Like I'm like, that was a test that we really didn't want to have.
But it was good.
It was the perfect thing that happened because it cleaned perfectly.
Yeah.
Now, it didn't even dent it, right? Yeah. Like it didn't even tint it, nothing.
And you go into somebody's house, and there's a lot of homes that we still go into that we've done their kitchens, and of course we go in and we're looking, and where the coffee maker is, the coffee spills down the counter. Where the stove is, your sauce is splashing.
Or the garbage can.
Yeah, the garbage can.
People have an issue sometimes with their garbage can because you're ripping the garbage can out, but all you got to get is a plastic clear strip and
and just a quick wipe there.
Yeah,
and it really holds up well. But it's that first 60 days that's very important for that cure time of the product.
Rena asks, do you ever add light molding to cabinet doors that you are refinishing?
Okay, so that goes to my husband, who is a contractor, and then other local contractors. Dominic Ternolo has worked on a lot of projects with us as well. They do all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, we have a ton of people that we recommend.
Yeah, we added molding.
Ceramic tile. Like we have people everywhere that we can work with.
Yeah, they've done the backsplash for us. We have great referrals for like countertops, stuff like that. But sometimes some people don't realize, if you look at a lot of pictures, you know, the old style cabinets with the soffit above, you know, my husband has come in and added molding. So it makes the cabinets appear larger than they actually are, brings it up to the ceiling, and it really is just...
Or even painting the wall like we did today.
Yeah,
like
I can add a few pictures into...
You know, it was like their wall above the cabinets, but we said, let's paint it the same color as the cabinets, because then it makes your cabinets look like they go to the ceiling.
Yeah.
Instead of it being like the wall, like they cut it off.
Yeah.
So
Sure.
Lindsay
Allison just asked a really good question. How long does it take to refinish the cabinets, and will it smell like spray paint for a long time?
Okay, so currently it really depends on the kitchen. We are on about a 15 business day turnaround. Your kitchen is fully functional through the entire process. Most of the work is done in our workshop. We need anywhere between 3 and 5 visits in your home, a few hours each visit, but you're able to use your kitchen right after we leave. We 99% of the time we will not spray in your home, because spraying isn't always the best option.
Not spraying in your home.
Yeah, we use self-leveling products, so you'd never be able to tell the difference between the two methods. But yeah, if the smell isn't strong, like there is a grease blocking primer we occasionally have to use, and that will prevent any yellow coming through. But again, that's once we get our hands on your, you know, kitchen, we'll know.
And the smell goes away within like an hour.
Yeah,
the paint doesn't smell, the other primer doesn't smell, and the paint's dry by the time we leave. So the second we walk out the door, like,
oh, that's great.
You can use your kitchen.
Use your kitchen.
Good question.
Yeah, it's very easy for the homeowner.
I see that person, Sally. We use alkali based.
Okay.
It just showed up on my screen, so I figured let me answer
that. Is
that.
there a price for a small kitchen, or is it like real? Okay.
It depends. It's once we get the pictures and everything, that's how we know. There's no base price or...
Yeah, a project can start anywhere, for a kitchen, anywhere between $1,500 and go up. It really depends. I know we're definitely comparable with other companies, and definitely a little more reasonable.
Yeah, and we do work with people because, you know, we're a team of all, you know, moms, so we get it. You know, we're not gonna, we don't just send Joe Schmo in to do it. Like we handle the estimates. Yeah, we don't have, you know, a salesperson doing that for us. Yeah, and we're not just sending anybody in your home.
So one more quick reminder, comment Boss Babes if you would like to enter the contest to win $500 off of your cabinet refinishing project with Jen and Carrie from Rinnovare. I'm going to be picking one lucky winner tomorrow, and you'll see a post in the group. I think I've gotten to everybody's questions. Oh,
I see a cup. I see one from Laura. How far out?
Oh, yes. How far are you out on lead times for projects if someone wanted to start?
All right. So since we're very hands-on, we only take on a certain amount of projects, because once you start having a huge team and a huge company of people doing stuff, you know, things get out of hand.
Yeah.
We want it done. Yeah, we're anal and maybe a little controlled.
Yeah. I mean, people appreciate that because we want to be on the first day, the last, like we want to see.
Yeah, it really depends on the time of year. So sometimes we're booking about 3 months out, 4 months out. Sometimes we're only booking a few weeks out. It depends on what's booked at that time frame. If it's 2 smaller projects, we'll definitely take on another 2 smaller projects. So it's not that long of a wait, but many people are like, oh no, that I have to wait. But then all of a sudden it's here before you know it.
I mean, you know, you don't want someone that's available tomorrow, because then you're like, why are they available? You know, like you don't want someone that's available right away, because, you know, you want someone that's busy.
Yeah, great. So that brings us to our next question. How does one reach out to start a project? A couple people have been asking for, contact info. So how do you prefer that someone reaches out?
I mean, text or Facebook or anything, really.
Yeah. If you message us on Facebook Messenger, besides me and Carrie, we do have our sister that monitors our messages because we try to respond as soon as possible. So once we start there, if you want us to give us a call, of course. Once we look at your kitchen, we send you basic information we need, some photos, and then we can speak on the phone and go over your project. But yeah, we'll post our business card. You can text us. You can call us.
But if you call us and we don't respond, it's nothing personal. Just we're in somebody's home, and we just, out of respect for them, we don't want to be answering work calls. We want to be focused on their project. Like we don't want to just be like, hey, like
sometimes
everybody else's. Like I think that's.
Sometimes Messenger is the best because then we can respond to you at like 11 o'clock at night and it's not waking you up.
Okay, great. Yes, so they do have a Facebook page if you haven't checked it out already.
We also have Instagram, and we started using TikTok so you guys can see videos of our work. So you can, instead of just seeing a photo, which all our photos are not edited, we do put our name on it. That is the only editing we do. Otherwise, that is their kitchen in their natural lighting.
What is your Instagram and TikTok handles?
Okay, I'll type it into the comments right now.
I'm seeing a lot of boss babes on here. I'm excited. Someone's gonna get on a project with $500 off. That's a big deal. Exciting.
We get excited. Like we get just as excited as the homeowner. Like especially like the last day. We love when they don't come. Like if they're out and they come in and they're like, "Oh my god!" Like a big reveal
for good content.
Like, exciting. It's a big deal. Your kitchen is like the heart of your home. So it's a big, exciting.
And it's a big decision to make, and we understand that, and we're not pushy. So if you reach out to us, and we'll let you know, like whatever, we give a start by week because we're not going to give you a start by day either because things change over a few months sometimes. Well, we always give notice on what day we're going to start your project, and we're very upfront on how it's going to work. And I forgot what I was going to say. What's my train of thought? Because I'm opening up the links to our TikTok pages. This weekend.
But we give you start by week. We always do our schedule the Saturday before, so it's just fair to everyone that's ahead of that. Like we're not gonna, if someone's ahead of you, we're not gonna bump you up. But we've never been delayed unless someone requests to be delayed. We usually sometimes ahead of schedule. Like we've been ahead of schedule.
Actually, the last couple of weeks we've been ahead of schedule. So we've been moving some projects up. Like we give a guarantee a start by week. So if your start by week is
like say next week, it'll be either Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Like we're not gonna push it to the next week.
Yeah. The only time we ever in our entire thing was over Christmas when we all got COVID.
Yeah.
So that was it.
But it worked out. We all had it worked out. So, but Christmas, it was, we really didn't have to push anyone because.
Yeah. Did I get to everybody's questions? I think I did. I think Sally asked about, do you paint the wall around because like of an overspray? I think.
Okay, so again, I see her question. We don't it would be very rare if we sprayed in your home. And again, because our products we use are self-leveling. So even our brushes, we don't use regular paint brushes. We use very specific
only to cut
brushes.
In on creases. Like we don't brush your cabinets.
Right, and one of the first questions we always ask is, do you have extra of your wall paint? Because if we were to get any paint on your wall, so we get a nice clean cut in, we fix that on our last day.
And if you don't have it, we buy it.
Yeah, we'll buy it.
But we're not using painter's tape because it bleeds and it just
can't trust painter's tape.
It could rip the paint off your walls, or we've seen it rip, the sheetrock off in some cases. So we just refuse. Yeah. We'd rather get a nice clean cut so it looks perfect. And we caulk everything.
Oh, in here.
Mm-hmm.
We always say like our last day is when we go over everything in great detail.
Beautiful. Does anybody have any other questions? Danielle was asking about the contest. Yes, you can post Boss Babes right in here.
And anybody that's asking questions, you can message us on Facebook. Like, again, we'll answer any questions for you.
Yes.
Yeah, you can. Many as you want.
Yeah, ask it. People are like, sorry for asking. No, it's ask us because we'll tell you exactly, you know,
Great.
where we're
Thank
at
you guys
with everything.
so much.
You're welcome. Thank you for having us.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Appreciate it.
All right.
All right. That wasn't so bad.
Not as
Yeah,
nervous.
I'm so nervous.
All right, that was awesome. Thank you so much again for joining me. Again, Corinne from Homestead Window Treatments, and I'm a moderator and I'm in a group. And this is Jen and Kerry from Rinnovare. Oh, Danielle says, my husband told me today I'm in charge of our kitchen reno and I can't wait to repaint our cabinet.
That's a first. No.
Yeah, I know. The husbands get a little nervous with us.
We do deal with, like, because we're women, like, sometimes they don't think we know what we're doing, but
Yeah, but we do.
we do, yeah. But, yeah, we get happy when we see those.
So everybody,
Perfect. Make sure you message us, Danielle. We'll get an estimate right over to you.
all right, ladies, have a great day.
All right, bye.
You too. Thank you so much, everybody.
Thank you.